Well, could you describe what a person would expect through Hashbranch versus Compass for a small, like one rig? Somebody doesn't have a lot to invest. And if you know of a company named SAS Mining, if you can compare them as well.
Good question. So, Blockware is a customer of ours, and they're on our marketplace, to give you an idea. They compete with Compass and Quantum. Individuals come to our marketplace to identify what are good hosting operators they can go with. We provide some type of hosting operator scores, we provide reviews, we provide uptime verification for premium operators. We send them our ASIC, we pull that uptime and publish it on the website. So all those things we do to show you some data so you can choose which are good operators to go with. Now, when individuals right now have 50 or more ASICs, we help them through the entire deployment services. It's a lot of work that we have to do on our end to make sure that ASICs are procured from reputable vendors, that they are delivered on time, that they get set up on time, and there's some fleet management associated with being able to speak with the operators when there's downtime, do repairs, authorizing repairs to happen, or anything associated with fleet management as well. So those are things that you would hope to get from a hosting operator, but you don't always get. It's weird. Like I said, I have my ASICs with like 7 different facilities right now. And you would hope that there is clear communication when there's downtime due to weather, when there's downtime due to a fan being broken, or they have to move it. I do not get clear communication from all of my vendors, from all of my hosting operators. Why? They said, oh, check the pool and let me know if it's down. I said, why is it my job to let you know if it's down? That's what I'm paying you for, right? But that's the challenge. And so we see ourselves almost as a union. We have a lot more leverage because we bring a lot more customers to the foray. And because we act as that focal point and that single point of contact from a customer to a hosting operator, we also have a lot more leverage in making sure that there's priority taken in looking at a repair to be occurred, or a reboot to be had, or a different occurrence for contract negotiation, which you primarily don't have leverage over if you're an individual that has 1 to 50 miners going in yourself. So we try to provide some leverage on that end by helping those customers know what are good rates you should be expecting. Are these people ripping you off? What are good contract terms you should be looking at? When I was jumping into the industry, I looked at 5 different hosting facilities that have 5 separate contracts that were 20 pages each. Now, I have done a little bit of legal research in my background from my last company, but most people don't want to go through 100 pages of legal documents, right? How do you go through that and navigate it? So we're trying to do our best to standardize or provide standards to the industry so you know what is your effective rate? How much are you expected to put down? What are you expected to pay monthly? As simple as that, and how do you make sure your equipment stays on? Are the services we intend to provide for our customers.
Do you collect a referral fee from the hosting provider, or do you charge the customer directly?
We primarily collect a referral fee from the hosting operator. And then we also, for individuals that are running larger fleets, we have a fleet management fee. Yes?
Just a question about the market industry in general. Mining business is pretty, right now it's like arms race, right? It's simple. If you have hash rate, you get more money. If you have a more hash rate than other people cannot get Bitcoin, you can get it. And hash rate has been increasing rapidly. So that tells me that bigger capitals can be moved. So it's going to be very hard for small individual and small investors to get into this business. So I want to say that consolidation of hosting companies, because it's going to be, unless the Bitcoin price goes up rapidly, right? So it's going to be hard for hosting company and also for miners. So in that case, how is do you see this trend? Particularly with the economy coming in about 20 days, right?
Yes.
Do you expect, with the Bitcoin price stays flat, you expect your income to be reduced like that? So how do you see this the hybrid plan if this trend rate goes like this? Many operators will go down. And
So
what the value
the
for
question of what happens now in the future relative to revenue, profitability, and also relative to consolidation, every halving that has occurred has resulted in some consolidation. Yes. You will find that there are larger companies that do acquire smaller companies. That's true. We didn't know there were 80 different hosting operators, well, there's probably close to 100 in the US that are 15, or about 10 to 20 megawatts in nature until we started our marketplace. We had no idea they even existed. When I was looking to deploy my capital, I had no idea there were 80 different people we could work with in the US. There are a lot of companies out there, but they are also diversifying their revenue streams. They are going into AI compute spaces. They are looking to high performance compute as well, these hosting operators. So they are looking at ways of hedging themselves to stay alive because they realize Bitcoin is great, yet it is a single point of risk when they are able to diversify their revenue streams and have multiple points to keep themselves afloat. Now the second question is, how do you make sure the customers stay afloat as well? Which is why contract structures like profit share enable more longevity through the ecosystem now and beyond. If Bitcoin stays flat and profitability drops under its ideal value and it becomes unprofitable to mine for more than 2 or 3 months at a time, you will see people turn their miners off. So you will see consolidation. The future of what I see is I think it's what I'm aiming for at Hashbranch is to enable profitability from this halving to the next halving and for the next 3 to 5 cycles at the minimum to make sure people can still mine, people can still generate revenue, people can still participate without it being completely moved towards corporate structures. So I don't know what the future is going to look like. I do see consolidation occurring, but we're doing our best to make sure that individuals can still be profitable mining independently.
All right, let's give it a minute.
Great. Thank you.